is an Ashwebi fan, a bridal fan. Can also be used by bridesmaids, by brides, or for your Owambe parties. It's a DIY project, and I'll be taking you on how to make this simple fan. So guys, for our bridal fan, we can call it Ashwebi fan because of the size. This is the small size. I'll be introducing us to the materials I'll be using. So these are fan base or fan skeleton. I'll be using this fabric, a plain fabric, to cover our fan skeleton. Then trimmings. I'm using these two different kinds of trimmings. Then our feathers, and also our glue, our hot glue, and it's glue. So what I'm going to do is this. Can you see? I'm going to trace out, well, whatever fabric you are using, make sure it's a fabric that matches with the color of your feathers. Make sure it's a matching fabric. So you can see, I'll do it. Then for this first part, I'll trim it to be the exact size of the. So for the second part, I'm just going to apply my gum. And don't forget, please let it dry properly, at least a bit, before applying your fabric. And you can use a thick fabric, but if you are using if you're using feathers rather, you might not really bother because you are going to still have to cover it up. I don't know if you understand. You're going to have to still cover it up with the feathers, and the fabric is not going to show. Do you understand? So you can see for the second part, I did not trim the excess. You can see that for the second part, I did not trim the excesses out because I'm going to fold it in. Yes, just follow the curved shape. Follow the curved shape. Try not to walk at the front of fan and be fast with it because it dries up very fast. Hot gum dries up faster than the whole gum or the UHU gum. Can you see? So I follow the curved shape. Can you see it? I follow the curved shape. Shape. So I'm going to take it to the back. Please don't mind the background noise. Don't mind the background voice rather. I'm going to cut it off. Can you see it? See how neatly feathers. Do you understand? Use your hot gun for the feather. You can use the UH gun or the UHN gun to apply your fabric, to wrap it up with your fabric. But please, for the sake of the feathers and for it to be durable, use your hot glue. Can you see? So I'm going to go around again the second time, then I'll come back to when I'm fixing the trimmings. Do you understand? So for the trimmings, let's start with the hand. I'm going to use this trimmings, this slim trimmings for the hand. So this is what I'm going to do. Can you see? To apply the gum in the first and second part. Okay, just three. Just follow the way I'm doing. You don't need to apply gum all through. You don't need to apply gum all through. That one. So guys, I just realized now that these trimmings I have left won't be enough for the front and the back. So what we're going to do is this. I'm going to make use of the feathers I have left to fill up the front a bit. Then I'll use the mini trimmings to manage. I'll manage the mini trimmings for the mini part on the front and the back. I plan on using this because of this tutorial I'm doing. I plan on using just the pieces of fabrics I have and the scrap I have left. These feathers I used this was the remainder of a project I did last week, a job I did last week. So I said I must come and do this tutorial for you guys. And the other feathers I have is actually far, the other trimmings rather I have is far from my hand. So let's use it. So if you find yourself in this kind of situation, this can work. You understand? Just need to be creative with your work. So this is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to calm down with this. Getting to the end, normally I think I can just make it work. And just instead of cutting it off because it's going to be a waste. So I'm just going to bring it. Can you see? Instead of cutting it off. So now let's go to the trimmings. So can you see? When you're applying your trimmings, you start applying it on the tip of the bias, the tip of the feather. What am I saying bias like this? On the tip of the feathers, this part is where you start applying your trimmings from. Hmm. I don't know the magic I'm going to perform here, but let's see how it goes. I don't know what I'm going to perform here. Let us see how it is. So I'm going to apply it from that angle, then take it. But make sure that when you're applying the last layer, whether you are managing or not, you push it down. Let excess come out. I'll show you the reason. So and I'm going to turn. You can see why I asked you to push it down. You can, so it's going to cover this curved part of your plate, but you can see that there are some excesses here. So what I'm going to do is this. We have these pieces that remained from the hand, from the handle. So I'm going to fix it inside. Just see what I'm going to do. First check material. You can work with it. You can work with it. So you can see. The layer that was, you can see it. Can you see what I'm doing? Then remember the part that came up here? Yes. The last layer, remember what I said? That one I'm going to use to wrap. I don't know if you can see. Let me turn it this way. You can see that back layer, the one that came up here. Can you see it? This is what I'm talking about. You use it to cover that part. You can see that this is the fact that we managed what we had. You can see it's coming out well. I don't know, I'm not sorry. I don't know, it wasn't showing properly. But can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see the part we managed? This place has just a single layer of the trimmings, while here has about 3 layers of the trimmings. Can you see? See our feathers. So you can manage what you just manage what you have and work with something nice. But make sure that number one rule is whatever fabric you are using to wrap your braid should match with your feathers. Wrap your fan base or your fan skeleton with a matching fabric. And if you want to buy your fan skeleton, if you are looking for where to buy fan skeleton, you can DM me. I'm going to put my WhatsApp number in the, you can send me a message right there. I'm going to put my WhatsApp number in the comment section and on this video, because I have fan skeleton for sale in different shapes, sizes. So you can DM me and send me a message or call me. It's also my business calling number to buy your fan skeleton. And if you want any other fan materials to make your fan, whether fabric, luxury fabric or lining fabric or anything for fan materials and fascinating materials, just send me a message. I have them available and they can be dispatched to you anywhere. I also sell this. So if you have a bulk order for fan, whether bulk order or personal orders for fan, bridal fan, ashwebi fan, personal usage, just send me a message. Like, share, subscribe. Tell us how you feel about this video, and tell us if there's anything we can do to also improve. We'll be waiting to hear your comments and your suggestions. Thank you so much. Please don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. Please help my page to grow. We are just starting, so just help us, show us love. And the way you can show us love is by liking, by subscribing. Please subscribe and like. Thank you very much. God bless you all. Bye.